Alright guys, today's video is going to be short. It's probably going to be less than 5 minutes. But I just wanted to cover a topic that gets overlooked a lot when people are maintaining their skis or they're going to look at a used ski they want to buy. And that's the motor mounts. Obviously the motor mounts in these things, there's 3 of them by the way, see a lot of stress. There's a lot of rapid acceleration, deceleration, a lot of turning, hard cornering, bouncing in and out of chop, and of course if you go wave jumping there's some stresses there as well. So they will obviously wear out a little bit faster than they would for something like a car. And the motor mounts on these, if they do go bad, you can have excessive wear on your carbon seal because it's, the engine's shifting all over the place. But even worse, you can have drive shaft damage and even jet pump bearing damage that follows. And the reason I'm making this video is because I recently worked on a ski that did have bad engine mounts. It was up there. I think it was a 2015 with 200 hours. But the engine mounts were bad. I mean, I was able to, I'll show you how to test it in a second, but it was so bad that the drive shaft was kind of just going all over the place, and it ended up causing damage to the splines on the drive shaft because they were never really aligned, especially under load. And for those of you who don't know, the drive shaft on these things is engine oil lubricated, at least on the front side. So the drive shaft will pass through the PTO seal, and it's lubricated by the engine's oil system. So if you cause friction or you're shearing at those splines, all those metal shavings and the flakes and everything, they're passing right back into the oil system. So this ski had low compression. I pulled the dipstick out, the oil filter, and you could just see, I mean, there was a lot of metal shavings. So we actually didn't know what it was up until the point where I started getting ready to pull the engine, and that's when I removed the drive shaft and I saw what was going on. So, but I do see it a lot. I see a lot of skis that have worn engine mounts, not necessarily like really bad condition, but it's it's obvious that they need to get replaced. So I just want to show you how to test that. You can test your own ski, or if you're going to look at a ski, a used one, this is how you can check it. All right, all you really need to do is we're going to check both of the left and right motor mounts, and then we're going to check the front, and there's a couple of ways you can do it. And it's literally as easy as just finding somewhere to grip onto the engine and just shake it, kind of pull and push just to see if you get any kind of movement on this engine at all. Obviously you can't do this on the water. It's best to do it on a trailer or on a ski cart if you have that. There's no play in this. If there was play, you would see the engine kind of shift just a little bit. And then on the front mount, what you want to do, basically when the front mount goes bad, the engine would kind of lift and drop a little bit, and that also causes a imbalance with the drive shaft. The front's a little bit harder, but it's the same principle. You could basically just try to pull the engine, lift it a little bit. You can actually kind of use the engine mount here to basically pull on. It's easier if you have a tool because the engine is heavy, obviously. But realistically, you have the engine mount in the front, and you have the engine mount on the right and the left side, and it basically just, if we're looking at the back of the engine, it's keeping the engine from going like this, but it's also keeping the engine from lifting. The other thing you can do, and I'm going to try to do this with a flashlight here, it's a little bit more difficult on my ski because I have some things I changed in here, but just take a regular old flathead screwdriver, and you want to push on the engine mount. The engine mount's actually a 2-part design. It's like a metal coupler or a metal top hat surrounded by like a rubber bushing. And if you can separate that metal bushing from the rubber, that means the mount is bad. It's kind of hard to see on this front one, so let's go over to the back here. I think this one's just a tad easier to see. I'm not sure what you guys are seeing. Yeah, that works. Let's try put this over here. So that's the engine mount down there, and I'm just going to push on the edge here, and I'm pushing on it and the rubber is staying on the metal, so that means that this mount is still good. Obviously this one is good. It's only a 2024 ski with 40 hours on it, but Very, very easy thing to test. You really don't even have to do the screwdriver test. You can just do the kind of the shake back and forth test. If the engine stays in place and it's not moving at all, that means your mounts are good. If you notice a little bit of play or a lot of play, you definitely want to get those mounts replaced, especially because, you know, like I mentioned earlier, you can cause a lot of damage if you don't address that. It's not like a car where you're just going to hear some knocking and the engine's kind of clunking around. You can actually cause engine failure or even sinking if you don't address it. So that was a quick one. If you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer.